Personally, I feel like NYSC should be scrapped in Nigeria. Because for a few days now NYSC people now then they trend for social media, because this particular girl on my screen, Rita, came out and complained about the inflation in Nigeria. How the money they're even paying them Malawi is not even enough for them to spend for 1 week, not to talk of 1 month. A lot of people came for her. Even the coordinator of the NYSC, whatever, started threatening her life, telling people to look for her, get her location, and I don't know what they want to do to her. At the end of the day, now they might blacklist this girl. They might not even give her the NYSC certificate. And since 3 days now, a lot of coppers are coming out to come and speak. I saw a video this morning on Gossip Me where another copper, this girl on my screen, was complaining that up till now, even after federal government claimed that last year that they have increased minimum wage to 70-something thousand, that they, NYSC coppers, are still being paid 33,000 naira. She was complaining. Looking at this day Nigeria, what can 33,000 do for a 4-year-old child? Not to talk of an adult that have needs. And it's not as if you go for this service, then get better coppers lodge. Some of these coppers, then they go rent with their own money, and they are paying you 33,000. Not to talk of feeding, transportation, and everything. How will they survive? After all these videos, I came to the conclusion that NYSC should be scrapped. Because somebody should please tell me what is the essence, the benefits, the importance of NYSC to a Nigerian youth. This is the reason why I didn't go for service. Many people don't know, but I didn't go for service. As soon as I graduated, I think because now my set, now the tell said they want begin they pay 33,000. The year I was supposed to go for service. Now the year when we take graduate, now they thought say okay, they want to increase coppers money to 33,000, because I think they were paying them 19,000 before. When my brother did his youth service, they were paying them 19,000, be 17,000 thereabouts. So my set, they said they were going to increase the money to 33,000. When I looked at it, I was like, what can 33,000 naira do for me? And that's about 5-6 years ago now. Not be now. We be say at least 33,000 that time. Say we still even talk say okay, person even still manage and take cook 1 or 2 pot of soup. But now 33,000 no fit cook pot of soup. We go spend 4 days for a family of 5 or 6. Apart from the money, when I was supposed to go for service, there were terrible news about youth service coppers being kidnapped. 2023, some youth service coppers that were going for service, they were kidnapped, and they spent a year in kidnappers. Then, when I mean kidnap, you're not supposed to know all these bad guys, whether they stand for road, they carry pow they collect people, they carry the entire bush, they ask for ransom. Those are the people I'm talking about because of Facebook policy. Some youth service coppers, they were kidnapped. They spent a year for the den there. That is after the trauma. August 2024, now the country released them. And at 2023, they for carry them. Federal government didn't do nothing about it. That is after the trauma the family went through, the people, the victims went through. Some of them died for kidnappers then. Some of them, the girls for inside, they forcefully knock them. Then they sleep with them for there now. No. Then they sleep with both the men and the women, because all these Fulani people, then they do all this agege stuff where. Now their thing. People will live for not go tell now the story. All these people, they do all this agege. Now their work with that. So all these victims where they carry, so they go keep them for somewhere they ask for ransom. Then they knock most of them. Even the men. Just a shame not go let the men take on speak out. If they tell you what they go through over there. Not to talk of the women. Then they sleep with them. And these people know they bath. The disease where their body no be here. I go sit down and think and say sure. Now because of all 33,000, I will go stress myself, go through all these things. Not to talk of the environment where they put the coppers. Most of these coppers, they don't provide housing for them. You have to pay for your rent. From that 33,000, you pay your rent, you eat. If you come fall sick, you go treat yourself for 1 year. I'm not going to subject myself. I told my parents, no, I want to leave the country. Tell me now, apart from all these things, what can the NYSC certificate do for a Nigerian youth, actually? Even our BSc, because I carry my BSc come out for Nigeria. Can you use it to get job outside the country? No. You can't use it. Our people, when they be teacher for this country, when I did, so teacher, that they chop money, better teachers, they chop money for this country. But before you become teacher, you must go through their training. They not care whether you be professor for your country. Not to, what can NYSC certificate do for you? You will graduate, you will go for NYSC, you will have the 2 certificates. Then when you still go out there to look for job, they will tell you to go and bring 5 years experience. That's what they do in our Nigeria. That's why you see almost all our graduates now streets, then they make their money. Person where just graduate last year, they go say me go bring 3 years or 5 years experience. Where you take get them? No, where you take get them? So I see all my course mates now when they go for service, and they see them. Most of them go, they learn other work. The girls, most of them go learn hairdressing. Many of them, they learn makeup. Many of them don't learn how to bake, cake, and all those things. Now, many of the girls, then go learn. The guys, most of them now, they go into tech. Some of them are Yahoo boys. My course mates. Because there's nothing in the country. Nothing for the country. Most of the guys, even from school, then go, most of them don't already they press. Because they got prepared for the future now. If you dey school, you go think say you are engaged, you are occupied, you are employed. When you don't graduate, come up for school, near you hear say they will tell you say welcome to labor market. That's how it is. So tell me the use of the NYSC certificate. We never even get waiting with the use of BSc they do. Not to talk of the NYSC certificate. What did they use and they do? Where person go they risk in life. This girl talk come out now. They say me she bring head, made a fire. Just because she spoke out. I saw a video of one dirty girl like that coming out to say she should apologize to the president. You see what I talked yesterday, say, not be real politicians even be a problem. Now we the average people, citizens. For me, I feel it should be scrapped. There's no need. Now waste of time. Because even the 70,000 where they talk say na minimum wage, they are still not paying them till now. They are still paying them 33,000. They feel the people where they give them the money, they feel don't write 70,000 people for class, they don't pay them all. But they are the one eating the remaining one. The 40,000 and then they chop her. Corruption everywhere. You go hard now, God will intervene for Nigeria case. Because an average Nigeria carries strong corruption for heart. Strong one. One a scrap am, na rubbish. He said my father alive now for the appeal. Say, okay, no more than my daughter say, you know, they go. Because look at it now. 33,000. You know, if you reach 100 dirhams. 100 dirhams, you don't use a make pot of soup for you. 33,000. Now they pay person for 1 full month. You know, if you reach 100 dirhams. One single paper like this, go. You buy tomato, buy fish for a Medina supermarket like this now. 100 dirhams don't finish. 100 dirhams, 100 dirhams. Now they pay people. 3 days ago, exchange rate was where I did was 430. To get 100 dirhams for here. Say you get naira for account, you don't get money for hand, you want change into dirhams. Now 100 dirhams. Now 41,000. Person will get 100 dirhams for my present. 41,000 something. 100 dirhams. That is to say that 33,000 that they pay them now, it should be about 80 something dirhams. Can you imagine? That's what they are paying a full-fledged adult for 1 month. All the stress, harsh friend, food, transportation, sickness, everything they inside 33,000. You know, we reach 80 something dirhams. It should be scrapped. There's no use. It should be scrapped.